What's up, people? Welcome to the 45th episode of the News That Matters, where I tell you some interesting and fun news and some news that I think may matter to you, as most news channels broadcast bullshit. News number one is the growing distress among the farmers across the country and the extreme mental tortures that they have been enduring for a very long time now in the form of not getting fair prices for their produce, not having their loans waived, and their land being seized by government without compensation. On Friday, that is yesterday, thousands of farmers across the country went on a 10-day strike under the banner Kisan Ekta Manch and Rashtriya Kisan Mahasangh. Farmers from many states, including Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, and Haryana, are now protesting against the wrong that has happened to them. This is not the first time either. Every day, at least one farmer commits suicide in our country, and no government has ever come up with the perfect solution to their problems. The main aim of this strike is the waiver of loans, right price for crops, and implementation of recommendations of the Swaminathan Commission. I am going to make a detailed video about the Swaminathan Commission that I will upload tomorrow, so press the channel's notification bell for that. The next news is about the chaos that has started in several states due to the farmer strikes. Farmers across the country are now dumping quintals of vegetables and milk in the streets as a part of their protests. This is mainly happening in the states of Punjab and Haryana. A lot of farmers have stopped supplying crop to the market. Thus, due to the shortage of supply, now the prices of fruits and vegetables are beginning to rise. Milk is also starting to get more expensive in many states. The common citizen was already facing the inflation in fuel and LPG prices, and now this too. So basically, due to the actions of the Jumla party, the common citizen cannot drive, cannot cook, and now will not be able to afford anything to cook either. I just hope that in this government of goons and babas and jumlebas feku politicians, there be at least one sensible human to help these farmers and the citizens of the country. But till now, there is no visible solution. Well, the next news is from Gurgaon. Yes, I don't really like the new name. So Haryana government has announced that Gurgaon will now get about 1,000 cops specifically for the purpose of patrolling and traffic control during night time. More cops will be deployed in the eastern parts of Gurgaon, especially near the Golf Course Road, as it witnesses the most vehicular movement. Well, I think this is a really good move, as there have been many incidents of accidents and road rage in the past, and Gurgaon has been particularly in the news because of that. So, a bit more of law on the road can surely save some lives. The next news is from the IRCTC. IRCTC has partnered with a self-help group that is known for supplying good quality mangoes to customers. As a move to promote the service of food on track, IRCTC will now supply Alfonso mangoes directly to the passengers in trains at a price of about 470 rupees per dozen. So, if next time you travel in a train and want to eat some mangoes, just order some from the e-catering service of the IRCTC. It's a pretty interesting service for passengers, I guess. The next news is one of the many incidents that happen every day in the country that still keep faith and hope of honesty in people alive. A waiter of a Chennai restaurant found a bag full of money on Friday in the restaurant. The bag contained about 25 lakhs. Instead of letting the demon of greed possess him, he gave the bag to his manager, and the manager too showed honesty and tried to find who the bag belonged to. But he could not do that, so instead of cheating, he handed the bag to police. The waiter received a gold ring for his honesty. So, the next time you are planning to forget a bag full of money at a restaurant, just make sure it is this restaurant. Just joking. The next news comes from Kerala, and the state is in chaos currently due to the outbreak of the Nipah virus that happened a few days ago. Although death toll has stopped for now after claiming 17 lives, the health minister of the state has issued a warning about a possible second outbreak of the virus that may start from the doctors with and peoples who came in contact with the people who died from the virus earlier. Kerala Public Service Commission has even postponed all OMR and online-based exams till June 16 because of the fear of Nipah. So, it is still not advisable to travel to the state, and try to stay safe and do not buy any fruits or vegetables unless you are completely sure that it is of the highest quality. Well, now let's have some tech news. A document has been leaked from a French advertising company that suggests that Apple iPhone SE 2 may launch between 15 and 18 June, that is, in this month only. Well, till now, even the confirmed design of the phone hasn't surfaced online, so it will be complete surprise to see what Apple will offer with this phone. And if it really launches this month, the specs will not be anything surprising. The phone may have an A10 or an A11 CPU by Apple depending on what Apple wants to sell this phone as, a budget iPhone or a smaller iPhone 10. The next news is from Motorola, which is rumored to soon launch an Android One phone reportedly named Moto One Power. The specs and actual pics of the phone have surfaced online recently and they actually look quite genuine. The leaks say that the phone will feature Snapdragon 636 processor, 3780 mAh battery, and 6 GB of RAM with 64 GB of storage. Well, if this phone comes to India at about 12,000 rupees or less, then it can be a very awesome deal for you. The last news for today comes from Vivo, which has launched a new device called the Vivo Y83 in India. The device is a budget phone and it has a notch. So if you wanted a phone with a notch under budget, this can be for you. The device has a MediaTek P22 processor, 4 GB of RAM, 32 GB of storage, and a 6.22-inch massive screen. The price of the phone is 15,000 rupees. It is not the best deal in the market, but if you like Vivo camera and wanted a notch device, you may go for it, although I do not recommend it. Well, this was all for today. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of the News That Matters. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more.